Hi, my name is Zachary Fink. I'm a cinematographer, and welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Luke sat me down today after our shoot to talk about the setup that we did together. We shot an interview for a upcoming series here today on two Sony FX9s. You can see we're mid-pandemic here, and for a lot of the shooting that I've been doing on my FX9s, we've been using the Sony G Master glass because the autofocus is fantastic, and we can be out of the room while we're actually filming, controlling both the A, B, and sometimes even the C cameras via Wi-Fi connection. But today we all got tested as we arrived on set, so we knew that all the crew and our talent were COVID-free, and so we shot on PL Cinema Primes, operated, even though we were only like 6-8 feet from our subjects, still wearing masks, but our subject could be unmasked because we were tested. Our setup today is this beautiful book light that Luke built with an M18 and a magic cloth on a 6x6. So he's bouncing an M18 into an ultra bounce on a 6x6, and then that ultra bounce is then shining through a magic cloth on another 6x6, and the book light is connected kind of at the apex right near the A camera. Below, about halfway, maybe a third of the way actually, up on our magic cloth, we have a 6-foot wag flag, which is essentially a long strip of duvetine that we can unroll and use as a cutter, and we're using that to kind of cut the light coming up on our subject here so that we have a softer gradient and it doesn't look like they're getting a full blast of window light from the side. In addition, we've styled out some backlights using the brand new Aperture 600D Pro. We're kind of testing out putting the Aperture Spotlight, 36-degree spotlight on that, and lighting up the bamboo in the background there because it's a little bit of an overcast day and we wanted to put a little pop of light out there.
So this is the first time I'm using the 600D Pro into the spotlight mount. That's not really optimized for that size of an emitter, but it's working. So now you see it there, because our sun went behind cloudage.
And then we've got another Joker 400 with a Leica here inside, which you'll see it's got a gobo in there as well, and we've kind of shaped and cut the light to give us a slash of light on the back wall behind our subject that feels very naturalistic, like sunlight coming in the window. So the aim here was to have a nice ratio on our subject's face, which we're getting from this M18 through the book light, and also kind of motivated sunlight coming through these big windows that are behind our subject. Even though we don't have sunlight out today, we wanted to kind of feel a sense of that daylight coming through. We put a 300X to bring a little tungsten light into the kitchen, which in our frame, in our A camera frame, we just saw a little sliver of. And then we put like a little Aperture MC above the sink there, shining down to make it feel like a kitchen task light. We tried turning on the halogen lights in the kitchen first, but they had no dimmers on them and they were just blasting. So we kind of mimicked it ourselves. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
Doug Dunderdale was the sound person on the day, and he used a sound blanket above on another 6x to deaden the room a little bit. And then he brought in these foam tiles that we could connect together and put underneath the subject, and that helped with the slapback from the hard tile as well. Here is a very simple rig that we used to reposition the practical that was in the background.